Well, I was able to see the chaos firsthand that ensued right after that military jet crashed into the bay just behind me. It also started a week-long process of the Navy trying to remove all the debris from the bottom of the bay, shutting down this area and also causing some havoc for some businesses who use this bay for work. Now, the Navy is telling us that that crash was caused by human error. This was the moment a Navy A-18G Growler crashed into the San Diego Bay last February. The Navy says the approximate cost of that aircraft is $109 million. A new report from the Navy finds the crew was using unfamiliar software that triggered warnings during aerial refueling. Investigators found the pilots struggled with a wet runway and tailwind and tried to use an aero brake to slow down the aircraft while attempting to land at Naval Air Station North Island.
In aviation, we try not to land with a tailwind.
Gregory Fife is a former senior investigator with the National Transportation Safety Board. He says the tailwind sped up the plane, making landing more difficult. And the use of an aero brake didn't slow them down enough to land safely. And Naval Air Traffic Control should have had them use a different runway.
That apparently was insufficient based on landing with a tailwind on a wet runway, and they couldn't get the aircraft slowed down sufficiently to stay on the paved surface, and made the determination to eject.
Gregory says pilots must use different ways of slowing down the aircraft when landing on a wet runway.
That decreases braking efficiency. You use a different braking technique in the aircraft, just like in your car, on a wet surface than on a dry surface, and it increases the landing rollout length.
After the pilots successfully ejected, the aircraft climbed to approximately 8,000 feet before nosing over and crashing into the San Diego Bay. Greg says this crash will be a lesson for other naval pilots.
Was it bad decision-making? Was it decision-making based on bad information? Those are the critical aspects. Those are the lessons learned that get passed on to other flight crews from this unfortunate event.
After ejecting, the air crew were recovered from the water by a civilian fishing vessel and were transported to a local hospital to receive medical attention. Both crew members sustained only minor injuries. The Navy went on to tell us that they removed 85% of that aircraft debris from the San Diego Bay. And I just remember that day as well, Carlo, talking to people out here. The plane landed right in the middle of the water. There are other military installations around here. There's a lot of homes. That jet could have crashed anywhere, and this situation could have been so much worse. Reporting live, I'm Alex Cheney. Back over to you.